Hello, my beautiful Gemini. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Gemini, for the month of September 2021, darling. I don't know why I said that weird. So if you find any cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, Gemini, or you enjoy this tarot reading in general, or you just enjoy my vibe, darling, let me know in the comments below which cards resonate. And also be sure to give this video a like and subscribe because it does help me out a lot. And I always appreciate it when you guys do that extra step to support me in that way, Gemini. But remember, put this in perspective as well. Look at me, darling, right? It doesn't matter if you identify as he, she, they, or anything else, darling. If these cards resonate with you, they're meant to resonate with you, right? It doesn't matter what you identify as. I am all inclusive, darling, obviously. Also, remember that I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, darling, so take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't. So let's just jump into your weekly tarot horoscope reading now, Gemini. Also, be sure to check out your monthly tarot reading. I'll leave a link to it rather up on the top right hand side for you to be checking out at a later point if you'd like. But yeah, let's just get into this. I'm going to be doing 3 rows for you, Gemini, and then we'll just dissect these cards. Starting out strong, darling, the Magician card. I don't know why I'm struggling speaking right now, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles coming in here, as well as the Ten of Wands, darling. Good cards, good cards. For your second row, we have the Page of Wands. All right, Gemini, I like where we're going with this, darling. 5 of Cups coming in here, with the 8 of Pentacles coming in. Okay. And then for your third row, Gemini, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands coming in here. And then we have the 6 of Swords coming in here. It's so interesting to me, Gemini, because it's like you're getting some of, like, I'm seeing such reminiscence. I just did Libra's reading, Gemini, but there's such a reminiscence of, is that the word? Like, I can tell some similarities between your reading and Libra's reading, Gemini. So it's just interesting. If you have Libra in your chart, definitely check that out, or if you're dealing with a Libra. And I'm using a completely different deck as well. So for those might be like, oh, well, if you just did the reading, maybe that's, you didn't shuffle it up. No, completely different deck, darling. So also, let's get a general energy for this week for you, Gemini. Girl. Gemini. Let's get a general card for this. I cannot hold your cards, girl. Let's see here. You guys have the 8 of Rings. Libra had the 9 of Rings. Girl, definitely if you have Libra in your chart, check out Libra's reading. 8 of Rings, resourcefulness as well as positive potential for you. So this is the second time. This is the second time for 8 of Pentacles because it's coming in twice for you. Let's see if we can get it 3 times, darling, in your reading. So this is very much so a very valuable week. I feel like you guys are up leveling in some sense, Gemini. There's some phase of your life that you're moving on from. It's almost as if, like, how would we say this? Like, I don't know why, but I'm being shown like a volcano, like, you know, those little volcano projects most of us probably did in elementary school. Like, I'm being shown like you guys tried to make a volcano and didn't, like, it just was just like, blah, blah, blah. Like, and then you went back to the drawing board and then did your tried it out again, and now it's like volcanoes just like spurting everywhere, darling. So I'm taking this more so as a sign of where obviously it's not going to be talking about a volcano for if not everybody, darling, but I'm taking this as a sign of where it's just like you fell off the horse with something. There was some type of disappointment, something that's been weighing heavy on you, Gemini, and now like it's like you, through you trying it out again, making some tweaks, changing things up a little bit, that's where you start seeing a much stronger positive result with this, Gemini. So I like this a lot. Let's dive into these rows now, though. Magician card, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands here. So I really feel like for you, Gemini, yeah, especially with this 10 of Wands here, the 10 of Wands, especially in this artwork of it, it's definitely talking like the wands are sitting on this individual's head, on the forehead, darling. I feel like maybe it's even like a sense of a crown, but I'm taking this more so, Gemini, as a sense of where something's been weighing heavy on your mind. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a 9 of Swords for you, because the 9 of Swords is definitely like anxiety and all that. But something's been weighing heavy on your mind. Magician card, Queen of Pentacles. You've been having the Queen of Pentacles coming up a lot for you, Gemini. So in this format, I feel like for y'all, it's like you're almost like fed up with something, almost, Gemini. Either fed up with something or you're just at this point of being like, why is this not working? And so definitely take this as a sign, Gemini, for y'all who have been in this place of dealing with some obstacles, dealing with some heaviness. Like, I do feel as if your next time around with doing something, even if it didn't work out the first time around, trying it out again, for a second time or a third, or how many times you've been trying this out, darling, for. I feel like this next go around is actually going to be working out very fabulously for you, darling. For your second row here, we have the Page of Wands, Five of Cups, as well as the Eight of Pentacles coming in for you. So the Page of Wands coming in under your Magician card, this showcases to me, the Magician card is very much so a card of where you're personally responsible for these changes. Like, you're taking an active role in changing things up. This is not like a sense of like the universe coming in and switching things up for you. Like, you're very involved in this process. So it's very much so. With this Page of Wands, like, you're creating this opportunity, you're paving a way for yourself. There's that quote where it's just like, if no one's making space for you at the dinner table, just bring your own chair, darling. Like, I feel like you're bringing your own chair with something, you're bringing your own flavor with something. Be like, all right, well, you're gonna make something work whether they like it or not. You're gonna be doing, like, I'm very much so, like, Gemini, like, you're just sticking to your guns with something. And I feel like that's the best course of action for y'all. Five of Cups being the focal point of y'all's energy here. This showcases to me like what it is that's like that you've been focusing in on. Again, it's like this sense of being like, why isn't this working? What can I do to change it? I really feel like this week you're going to be receiving some type of insight, if you haven't already, darling, of what it is that you can be doing to up level this, right? And so again, I want to be pointing out with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Rings, some of you guys, by definition, the Eight of Pentacles, Gemini, is a card of where you are, how would we say, it's a card by definition. It's like going back to school, but it doesn't mean you guys actually going back to school. It feels like it's like this sense of just like doing research and seeing what it is that you can refine, because I do feel as if that's what really is happening here, is where it's just some refinement from whatever caused this Five of Cups situation for it to kind of just like have something spill over. So you guys are really in the state of refining things, and it's through you refining it just pays off greatly. This is in regards to a relationship. It does feel as if you guys are going to be having some strong communication with them and figuring out, being like, well, figuring out perspective, right? Because I feel like when it comes to any relationship, whether it's platonic, romantic, or what have you, it's all about just getting the other side to understand where you're coming from. So you guys may have been finding yourself this week, you will find yourself this week being like, all right, let's, trying to talk about, like, I just feel like it's trying to make, like, evolve things from currently rather than trying to just wipe it away. So, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Swords. Knight of Swords being under your Magician card and Page of Wands here. Knight of Swords is the quickest moving card or the quickest moving knight, rather, out of all the knights. So this is a time of where, I feel as if, like, again, like, this time around, it's going to be different. It's going to be, like, I may even title your video this way, where it's going to be different this time for you, Gemini. And it's going to be happening really quickly. All three of these cards share same similarity and very fast forward movement. The Magician, Page of Wands, like, all of them share that same similarity. So there's not going to be like a situation of being like, all right, well, let me just keep, like, it's going to be very, like, the results are going to be coming in very quickly, darling. It's not going to be like a wait period. Five of Wands being under, it's interesting how you have the Five of Wands under the Queen of Pentacles and Five of Cups here. So you guys had just been really trying to, like, fight through it, showing, like, girl, I don't know why, I was just showing, like, y'all just, like, slamming your head against a brick wall, but you guys actually end up making a dent and things start cracking, right? I'm not telling you, obviously, to slam your head against a wall, Gemini, right? I feel like I need to add that disclaimer before I get an email from the police, darling, being like, did you tell this person, or someone's mother being like, did you tell my son, daughter to just slam their head against a wall? No. Like, you guys have been just dealing with a consistent obstacle, maybe something. It's just like, it feels almost as if, especially, this is going to be more a general sense rather than just this one specific thing, Gemini. But I feel as if you guys have, like, no matter what it is that you've been meddling with or dealing with, it's just like you constantly have had this Five of Wands in your presence, where it's just, the Five of Wands is a card of obstacles, card of where it's just like, are people trying to just argue with you as well, Gemini? Like, it just feels as if everything just feels like an uphill battle. for you right now, Gemini. So with the Six of Swords being under your Ten of Wands and this Eight of Pentacles here, yeah, this is just like a nice transitional process for you guys, Gemini. I really like this energy a lot for you guys. I just feel like this time around it's going to be different for y'all. So now let's get into some clarifiers. Let's start clarifying all these cards, darling. All right, let's see what extra insight we can get, darling. So for your first row here, we have the World card clarifying your Magician, very powerful. The Four of Pentacles clarifying your Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Chariot card clarifying the Ten of Wands here. So you guys are definitely going to be like, it feels like you're this struggle, like this period of struggle, because I feel like it's just been like a cycle for you guys. You're about to complete this cycle of just struggle. Very just similar to Libra's reading. Can I just say, like, you're just very similar to Libra's. Like, you both are sharing the similarity of just like you guys are both going through some type of cycle, but I digress. It's going to be ending very quickly for you guys. Again, it's like this time is going to be different. So even if you're just like beaten to the ground and I'm just like it's very much so the scenario. I just see you fall into the ground, beaten to the ground, and you're just like, oh, I can't go any further, Velka. Like, I'm going to be the one, darling. This reading's here is just like, no, darling, we got to keep going. Stand up, keep on walking, darling. Right? Like, it's going to be different this time around. You have the Queen of Swords clarifying your Page of Wands, the Fool card clarifying the Five of Cups. I like this a lot. And then the High Priestess card coming in here with the Eight of Pentacles. So somewhere deep down inside of you, Gemini, and maybe this is what your struggle has been as well. Maybe you've consistently had this as well, where you keep thinking it's just like, oh, this time is going to be different. This time is going to be different. And, you know, eventually after a certain point, you're just like, well, you know, I keep thinking it's going to be different each time, darling. There's nothing's changing up. So like, you're not wrong in your intuition with this. Like, there's a reason as to why you consistently have had this feeling and being like, no, I need to keep pushing through. You need to keep doing this, right? The Fool card coming in here, this is what you be wanting. This is exactly what it is that you're wanting, Gemini. This Fool card coming in is like that fresh start. That's why the Fool card is associated with the number 0. Is because like it's a complete fresh start. Like, you know, the milk was spilled, darling, right? By like how Five of Cups is known as, is like spilled milk. Like, this has been done and over with, right? Now you're starting completely fresh again. Queen of Swords here with this Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you and Libra had that as their clarifier as well, for their Page of Wands. Interesting, darling. I'm done mentioning Libra, but it's just so interesting how y'all are so aligned. So with this Queen of Swords, you guys are just feeling a little bit hardened right now. A little bit cynical about things, and just being like, oh, why bother? Like, truly, Gemini, I feel as if this time around it's just gonna be really different. Nine of Swords being the back of the deck here shows to me just, yeah, overall anxiety, and just being like, yeah, Gemini, like, I promise you, like, just take this reading and just like receive it and just be like, all right, if Velka says it's gonna be different this time around, I guess I can give this another shot, darling. Like, you will not regret it, Gemini. I promise you, you will not regret it. You have the Knight of Cups coming in, clarifying the Knight of Swords, as well as the Empress card coming in here under your Five of Wands, and then the Two of Pentacles coming in on your Six of Swords. So for you guys, Gemini, you know, what is coming forward towards y'all, you know, beforehand, like the Knight of Swords, you know, it does represent a lot of things being thrown at you. And so it could be either good or it could be bad, darling. But because of this Knight of Cups coming in here, this clarifies to me where it's just being like good things starting to be thrown at you rather than more obstacles. This Empress card coming in here with this Five of Wands here, I feel like this has just been like some type of phase that you guys needed to be going through, right? You know, for most people, I always will say, it's just like, you're dealing with a brick wall, darling. Don't keep hitting your, you know, there's that saying, it's like, don't keep hitting your head against a brick wall because you ain't gonna break it. But in this situation, you guys actually are gonna end up breaking it, right? Two Pentacles here with the Six of Swords. Yeah, you guys are kind of like, some of you guys are probably at this state of mind of being like, well, let me just change it up. Let me just give up and go a different route entirely and do something else. Like, no, I feel like, again, it's the last time I'm going to say it, but I feel like this time is going to be different for y'all. So truly, take my word for it, darling. It's my job to know, right? Let's close this off, though. Let's feed these cards to Miss Aretha Franklin, darling, as well as Miss Barbara Walters. And then we're going to continue on to the next portion of your reading, which is going to be your spirit guide messages. Gemini, let's see what's going on there. Let's see what messages your spirit guides, your ancestors have in store for y'all. Let's see what's up, darling. Let's see what's up. We have the Nine of Cups coming in here with the Eight of Wands. Ooh. As well as the World card coming in again. So you guys are definitely going to be, I see a lot of just movement. The Eight of Wands is a card of just straight up like movement. Especially in this artwork, there is this sense of just like, you notice it's interesting how it's this way with a bunch of letters. So I do feel as if for some of you guys, the movement that comes in is through it's almost just like, it's weird where it's just like receiving a message from someone that just like, it's weird. It's interesting, Gemini. It's weird because this is intuitive at this point, so take this as you will. But I just feel as if receiving some type of letter, receiving some type of message is what is like the turning point for you guys. Does that make sense? Because with the Nine of Cups, it's like a card of like a wish fulfillment. Literally, it's the card of wish fulfillment. So it's just like whatever letter comes in, whatever communication comes towards you, Gemini, I just feel as if that's what changes everything for you. That's going to be like what that closure, that cycle that we were talking about previously here, darling, for you. So it's just interesting how that is. Knight of Wands coming in, Ace of Wands, as well as the Three of Cups coming in as clarifiers. Gemini, girl, the story writes itself, darling, right? This is straight up just this sense of where it's just like very much so. Ace of Wands being a card of attraction. So if there is like, I just can't help but feel like there's just some type of communication that happens, especially with this Three of Cups here. Like definitely, it's like the direct message from your ancestors and spirit guides, Gemini, of where it's just like they're sending someone along to help in some facet. So don't be surprised if someone comes into your life. I feel like most of you guys, it's going to be someone new, but we'll see. Let me see, actually. I feel like it's going to be someone new for most of you guys. That comes in to help in some way. So I know for many of you guys, you can be like, ooh, Velca, I don't feel like talking to people. I want to deal with people. Let's see here. Two of Pentacles. It's like this. Yeah, you have this again. So just be watching out for Gemini. Someone trying to communicate with you, and then you're probably going to feel a little bit unsure about it and be like, I don't know if I want to mess with you or not. Definitely, someone's going to be divinely sent to you guys to just help you out on your journey right now, to help either pick you up or bring forth some type of message that changes things up for you, Gemini. So definitely make it a point. Gemini. If the camera wasn't on right now, there would be a lot of profanities being said. Y'all looked at me. Y'all saw me just look up at the camera and just the face I was making. It's like, girl. Just make it a point to communicate, or rather be open to communication. Don't just be super reclusive as a hermit, darling. But now, Gemini, let's get into your tarot messages for how people are perceiving you during this week. How are people seeing my Geminis right now? Let's see what's up, darling. Let's see what's up. You have the Eight of Swords here with the Three of Cups. And then the Devil card coming in here. So Gemini, people are seeing you right now. I definitely feel like this is like touching in more so in terms of like your personal life, darling. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is like very much so people from your personal life, people that have known you for a long time. They see you going through this really heavy struggle. And it's like almost as like they don't know how to help you right now, Gemini. And so here's the thing, like most people don't know how to help you, but there is going to be someone, Hierophant. Yeah, definitely very much so people close to you. Like you may feel like you're being abandoned, or you may feel like you're just like, wow, I don't have any type of support system. But I feel like they just don't know how to help you right now, Gemini. I feel like you need to look for outside sources, outside help, to people that are outside of your circles to help you out, because your current state, they don't know how to help you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles being here with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, definitely at this time. I wanted to say Sagittarius, so maybe it's like a Sagittarius is someone with strong Sagittarian energy, like exuding Sagittarius traits are in their chart. I can't help but feel as if like you guys need to go outside of your normal circle and see because I feel like that's directly correlated with what I was talking about, where it's like someone being divinely sent. You got to get out of your comfort zone, Gemini. Don't be staying with the people that you're around and taking this as being like, well, if they can't help me, no one else can help me, right? No, there's someone definitely out there for you that can help up level you in whatever facet that it's appropriate for you in your life, Gemini. But Yeah, darling, that is the tarot cards that I have for you this week. That is your weekly horoscope, Gemini, for September 2021. If you enjoy this tarot reading, be sure to let me know in the comments below, darling, which cards resonate with you and how they resonate with you. Also, if you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that, darling, just being Simply Velca. But yeah, I love you so much, Gemini, and I will be connecting with y'all sometime in the near future. Bye.